Can you hear me? Yes, I use OBS. Can you hear me now? Not working still? How about now? Can you hear me now? My mic is on. The setting is on. We're good? Okay. All right. OBS was being silly. Sorry about that, guys. It happens. All right. So anyway, thank you, JD. Appreciate it. My first sub. I just became an affiliate over the weekend. Got my 50th follow, which was 50th follower, which was the last criteria that I needed. Yeah, Jamie, I'm sorry about that, man. Especially with your lack of sleep recently because of the new baby. Congratulations. Yes, I have a sub now. I can accept subs. I can get, you can pay me with money, tips, and bits. I can run ads from time to time. And then you can also earn channel points. Right now, channel points only can get you highlighting, you want a sub from Subway. Channel points can highlight your message. I have a lot going on, so it does take me some time. As you can see, different from other streams, I don't put things on my stream like the chat and notifications for subs and things like that. Yeah, we definitely should get a wine emote. Another thing when it comes to being an affiliate, because I have chosen to not have an 18 or older stream, I can no longer show you guys the wine that I'm drinking like as a picture because it's considered an ad for alcohol. So I would have to make the stream 18 and over, and I don't want to do that. I want anybody who enjoys Magic and is curious about old school Magic to be able to watch the stream. So while I may have some wine here and there during the stream, I'm not going to be doing what I was before in previous streams where I had a screenshot of the bottle of the wine. It's a slippery slope. I don't want to get in trouble for marketing alcohol to minors. So I have chosen to not do that. But it does not mean that I'm not going to have something to drink from time to time. Really good grape juice. If there's any youngins in the chat, I'm drinking grape juice. I'm not drinking anything other than grape juice. So let's see what we're doing. Okay, so because Twitch chat voted last week, the top vote getter was the 5 colors with creatures of every color and at least one of each dual land. So this is what I ended up with, and I am 2-0 so far. I was not expecting to be 2-0. I wasn't quite sure what I was going to be doing, but 2-0 was not where I had planned to be. But it is what it is. So, it's my name across the interwebs, aside that I have the 31 on here. Someone already had Tuberov on Twitch. They aren't using it, but Twitch won't recycle it, so I can't use it. Oh, okay. So what's the 31 stand for, Jamie? Someday we do have to do EDH versus 93-94. And the cool part is about my about my setup is that so I've got the camera here that points down onto my playmat, and then I got the camera in front of me. Now the upwards camera. It is on a movable rig that I have put up there. It's easier to show you with this. So I can move this up and down. I can move it side to side. Although I'm not going to do it right now, I can move it back and forth this way, and I can move it forward and back as well. So this is an ideal setup. So if I wanted to have a stream with a friend over, we could move some stuff around in my game room so that we could definitely do something like that. We definitely do that for like a special stream or something like that. So 31's for your birthday, 31st of October. Ah, okay. James, please. Oh, okay. James. I will call you James. My bad. Okay. So anyway, my fault. 31st of October. 31. I'm July 31st. So so I get to 31. Not a fan of Jamie. Okay. All right. Yeah. We are the Rubies, right? So that means that the Ruby is our birthstone, and Mox Ruby is our Power 9 of choice, right? So, not really. But anyway, so we're having fun here. Every Tuesday night. Another thing. Another thing is that I can now run playbacks. Playbacks of previous streams, so that if somebody misses it, I can schedule a playback of a stream. I probably won't do a playback of tonight because of the goof up, where I had to restart OBS. But we'll see what happens with that. Ideally, I'd like to get a second stream going each week. I'd like it to be something similar to this, where it's 3 or 4 rounds of Magic. I don't want to just do, a single match for, like half an hour, 45 minutes or whatever. When I do those single matches, I don't normally, I don't prefer to stream them because there's a lot of BS involved in those. Like, chit-chatting back and forth. Not BS as in, like, I don't like it. BS is because of the fact that the games aren't timed. So, we'll chit-chat back and forth and, talk about this or that. Or it might be more than a match. It might be, 3 games, 5 games, 6 games, 12 games, or whatever. That's why... that's something that I'm looking forward to doing, is something else. So if you haven't already, please vote for next week's deck. I've been successful so far with the deck that we're running today. These are your choices on the link. Choice number 1 is Highlander. There can be only one of any card other than a basic land. Choice number 2 is Monocolor. Choice number 3 is no restricted cards allowed. So the 17 most powerful cards in the game are not allowed. So that's the 9, the Power 9, and Balance, and Soul Ring, and Channel, and all kinds of fun stuff. Even mana costs only. So I would be able to use Moxen because they cost 0. I would be able to use like Time Walk and Regrowth and Demonic Tutor. Odd mana costs only, other than lands, because lands have a CMC of 0, but I need to have lands in the deck. So go ahead and vote. I want everybody to be. I want everybody to be a part of the stream. I'm here not just because of the fact that I like to play old school Magic. I wanted to bring old school Magic to people who might not have watched it in the past or seen anything about it in the past. As you can see from the games, some of the games take some time. A lot of people mistake old school Magic for Type 1, for Vintage. It's not the case. Now, granted, it does happen. If you watched last week, yes, I did get 2 Juggernauts on the table on turn 1. All right. That does happen from time to time. It was Juggernaut and Copy Artifact on the Juggernaut, swing for 10, countering their removal spell, and then swing for 10, it was over. All right. Not all games are like that. And if you've seen this stream, you'll know that I've had plenty of games that are not like that. The games play out sort of like Standard. When Standard's not terrible. Not like right now. Standard is kind of crap. But on Thursday it'll be better, right? But yeah, so the games, there's some. It's kind of like chess, playing back and forth and doing some things um, and having fun with these older cards. So let's show everybody. Show everybody what we're running today. This was the deck that you guys helped me build today. So, 5 colors. And my last round opponent joked around about calling it 5-color good stuff, but that's pretty close to what it was. So we're still waiting on that last table. I'm not exactly sure what's going on there. So, we'll see what's going on. But 5 colors, lots of fun stuff going on right now, and then we'll see what happens in the third round. Now, there's been a couple of times where I've floundered out in the third round, last week included. So we'll see if I can finish strong. If I have to play the same Aaron, who I played round 3 last week, I'm probably not going to do so well because I think he's playing the same deck that he was running before with it's like blue-red burn with black and for like hippies and hymn to Torok. So all right, but so here's the 5-color deck that I'm running because it's 5 colors. The Birds of Paradise and the City Brass are extremely important for mana fixing. What I want to do with my creatures is I want to Cobra Kai, strike first, strike hard, no mercy. So Unstable Mutation is a blue enchantment. For 1 blue, enchanted creature gets +3/+3. And then at the beginning of my upkeep, I put a -1/-1 counter on that creature. Piece of interesting Magic trivia for you: Unstable Mutation was the first card that gave creatures a -1/-1 counter. So Berserk will double the creature's power until end of turn and give it trample. If I attacked with it, it gets trample. So combine these two. It is for some fun games. Last round, very last game, I put an Unstable Mutation on a Serra Angel when he was at 14, and then I berserked it. So Serra's a 4/4 +3/+3 from the Unstable made it a 7/7. Berserk made it a 14/7. He was at 14, had no flying blockers, which was fun for me. Not so much for him, but it was fun for me. My 3 drops. Gaia's Avenger and Serendipity. Gaia's Avenger has been okay. I figured it'd be alright in this format. It's a 1/1 that gets +X/+X until end of turn for each artifact my opponent controls. Serendipity is a 3/4 flyer for 3, and then I take a damage on my upkeep. So both of those are pretty efficient, and Gaia's Avenger can get really, really big in this format. Urnum Jin, 4/5 for 4. One of the cards that is part of the Urnum-Geddon deck that it was big back in the mid-90s, especially around the Ice Age era. 4/5 for 4, beginning of my upkeep. Target non-wall creature an opponent controls gains Forest Walk until my next turn. So, he's still a big fatty. And then a couple of other 4/4s, Serra Angel and Daralor. Serra Angel, 4/4 flyer for 5, and it has Vigilance, doesn't tap to attack. So it rules the skies quite a bit in old school Magic. Daralor is a 4/4 for 4. And it makes my black spells cost 1 black more. There's only 1 black spell other than Daralor in my deck, and that is Demonic Tutor. So the fact that it would affect 1 more card in my main deck, that makes it negligible. And then A, I don't own Juzam, which is a 5/5 for 4, and B, Juzam is double black anyway. So even if I did own Juzam, I don't think I'd be running it in this deck. All right, my fat flyers, Shivan Dragon and Mahmadi Jin, pretty iconic creatures. Of course, Shivan Dragon is a 6-mana 5/5 flyer with fire breathing, so for 1 red I can give it +1/+0 till end of turn. Mahmadi Jin is a 5/6 flyer for 6. So again, pretty big, beefy flying creatures. All right, these are the cards we don't like. City in a Bottle and Blood Moon. City in a Bottle gets rid of all cards originally printed in Arabian Nights, and those cards cannot be played until City of the Bottle goes away. Which is bad for me because of the fact that I have the Unstable Mutations, the Cities of Brass, the Urnum Djinns, and the Serendib Efreets. Even though my Serendibs are from revised, German revised, but they were originally printed in Arabian Nights, so they would go away. They're affected by the city. Blood Moon, with all the non-basics that I have, Blood Moon is a problem. I don't have a lot of dread in my deck. I mean, I have Wheel of Fortune, I have some bolts, and I have, you know, the Shivan Dragon, and I have the Granite Gargoyle. And that's it for red spells. I guess I can cast a Juggernaut under a Blood Moon without an issue. But 5 colors, so Blood Moon is not good for us. An enchantment that gives us an issue is the Abyss. At the beginning of each player's upkeep, they sacrifice target non-artifact creature. It's difficult to deal with, but not difficult at the same time. It's a world enchantment. So based on the world enchantment rule, whenever another world enchantment enters the battlefield, the most recent one stays and the old one goes away. So look at my sideboard. In the lower left-hand side, I've got Stormworld and Field of Dreams. Both of them are world enchantments. I'm not playing them because of their abilities. I'm playing them because of their card type. All right. So Stormworld is cost 1. Field of Dream cost 1 also. So they would replace the Abyss on the table. So they're just cheap ways to get rid of the world enchantments that that I normally have to play something like Disenchant or Tranquility to deal with. Now I am running Tranquility and Disenchant. Tranquility is a 1 of, Disenchant is a 2 of. Other things that I am running, Artifact Blast, which is a 1 red mana instant counter target artifact spell. So if I suspect that my opponent is going to play a City in a Bottle, then I hold up 1 red and I counter it. Avoid Fate is a 1 greed instant that counters target instant or enchantment that targets one of my permanents. I did use it to counter a Spirit Link from my opponent, but he did have a second one. So, here's what it is. But it can be useful. Control Magic, Lightning Bolt, Swords of Plowshares, things like that. Blue Elemental Blast will stop opposing red spells and can blow up a Blood Moon. So that's good. Disenchant we already talked about. Terror. It's a German terror. It is pretty sweet. Instant 2 mana, destroy target non-black, non-artifact creature. So if I have anything that my lightning bolts aren't going to clear away, then the terrors are there for that. Tranquility gets rid of all enchantments. It's a 3 mana sorcery. It's a 1 of. Crumble is a 1 mana instant for 1 green. Destroy target artifact. It cannot be regenerated, and then that artifact's controller gains life equal to the CMC. So it's kind of like a Swords of Plowshares, but it doesn't exile. So this was last week's vote. That's what you guys chose. This is the deck that you guys chose for me to play. So that's what I am running today. So I'm going to double check and see what is going on with this last match. Okay, the last one has been reported. So it looks like we are going to have another round of Magic here pretty quickly. So this is the deck we are running today. Whew. This is why monocolored should win. Blood Moon wouldn't be a worry. Yeah. Definitely so. Definitely so. So I'm going to run a quick ad break if it'll let me, and I will be back. welcome back. Still waiting on the round 3 pairing to start. So, this is my t-shirt I got off the internet, Cobra Kai t-shirts. It is modeled after the video game Contra for the NES. So anybody who knows me knows that I really like retro video games. Yes, I did, in fact, get rid of a bunch of retro video games, my entire collection for the most part, to get old school Magic cards, but it doesn't mean that I don't like playing them still. I do have an NES Classic and an SNES Classic and the Genesis Classic. I plan on getting the TurboGrafx Classic. I have the PlayStation Mini, so I have ways to play retro games still without having the physical copies anymore. See behind me, back here, up above my head, you'll see we've got artwork from the original Legend of Zelda manual of Link overlooking all of Hyrule. I'll go like this, and you see that there are 2 different Rob the Robots back there. And then this map back here is the overworld map for the original Final Fantasy on NES. It's hard to see here, but there is another map down here, which is the overworld map for the original Metal Gear for NES. Up here, right there, you see that those blocks, I don't like them up during the stream because it gives off quite a glare on the stream, but those are Tetris blocks. It's hard to see on the shelf underneath the Tetris blocks, but there are 2 cartridges. There are 2 Tetris cartridges. They were given to the winners of Tetris tournaments. Both myself and Justin Huffman both won different Tetris tournaments at Retro Game Con in 2016. And he was gracious enough to give me the cartridge for his winning, so it stays with me here. Right there, you can see that there is a sword from Zelda as well. There's other goodies in the background too that are video game related. So that's the deck that we're running. I'm going to check on the poll because I'm kind of curious as to what's going on with the poll right now. Oh, wow. Not a lot of votes, guys. Not a lot of votes. So, yeah. There are 4 votes, and they are all for different things. So, that would definitely be difficult for me to pull off. Need to get some more votes, guys. Need to get some more votes. Oh, boy. Yeah, so we got, everybody's done, it looks like. I don't know what's taking so long. Yeah, it shows all the pairings. There's a result for all the pairings. This is what it is, If you don't mind hanging out with me for a little while, I will, we can sit here. We can do some stuff. Have some fun. How's everybody doing tonight? It's 10 o'clock here on the East Coast. Whoops. Did not mean for that to happen. I didn't mean for the abyss to stay up there on the screen. My bad. Hope everybody's having a good night here. I appreciate everybody who is here. This is what we're playing tonight, and we are 2-0. Okay. I am playing against John. I've played against John before in the past. John's been on the stream before, so let's fight. Hey, how's it going?
Not too bad. How are you doing today?
Not bad at all. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
It's like a week can't go by without you and I playing against each other.
Seems like it. Sorry. So, good games so far?
I got to buy round one.
Oh.
And
That's...
I more or less hit the living butt off of Aaron.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I had a pretty nuts hand game one, and then I had answers for everything he did game two.
Yeah. He doesn't lose very often, so that's good.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he was just telling me he's gone like 3-0 the last couple of weeks.
Yeah. Yeah, it's been quite a while, so that's good. That's good. So I'm 2-0, and you're 2-0. And my deck was built around the choice that Twitch chat chose last week, and they decided that I'm going to play 5 colors with creatures of every color and one of each dual land. So that's what I got. That's what I'm running. So again, I announced that last week, and I announced it earlier. So if you have Blood Moons, if you have them in the main deck, you mulligan to them, and you're going to win.
Oh, I think I'm in the wrong room here.
Yeah. Oh, in Discord? Yeah, it doesn't matter.
There we go. No, no, because I actually somebody else was trying to
Oh, I got you. Okay. Even or odd, sir?
I'll take odd.
2. Ooh, wooch, I win. All right, I will play first. Good luck. Oh, I forgot to switch something on the stream. Give me 1 second. We are in round 3. Here we go. There we go. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll keep.
I will not.
Okay. Taking my advice, mulligan to a Blood Moon.
No, this deck doesn't play well under Blood Moon.
Yeah, well, a lot of decks don't.
I will play. These are very similar to the cards that I just put away. But I will keep it.
Okay.
Alright.
All right. Volcanic Island.
Yep.
Tap it for a blue. Ancestral myself.
That's a good start.
1, 2, 3. Mox Emerald. Birds of Paradise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards. Go ahead.
Let's go with the plateau and the dead bird.
Dead bird. Okay.
Go ahead.
Untap. Draw. Forest. Gaze Avenger.
He's a Avenger. He's a 1-1 right now?
Currently, yeah. Yeah. He gets +X, where X is the number of artifacts my opponent controls. Go ahead.
I'm a Tundra. And let's create a bid.
Sure.
Go ahead.
All right, untap. Draw. Scrubland. Soul Ring. Go ahead.
And let's put out an area.
Sure.
Go ahead.
Untap. Draw. City Brass. Cards.
3.
Okay. Three to you.
Yep.
And I'll take a point. 19. Twister.
Yep.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm going to play a Mox Pearl.
Okay.
Tap the Pearl on the Emerald for a Chaos Orb. Tap my Forest for the Birds of Paradise, and I'm going to activate my Chaos Orb.
Yep.
I will use my Pearl as your Serendipity. And you can go.
Cards in your hand.
1, 2, 3, 4.
4. So the volcanic. And then test myself.
Sure. So 9 cards.
And something like that. Lions.
Sure.
Usually 4 cards in here.
Yep. Okay.
Go ahead.
Untap. Draw. Gaze Avenger.
Yep.
Urnum Jin.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Cards in hand.
3.
Let's send the fruit farm.
Okay, so I go up to 23.
And then I'm going to deal 1 to the Avenger, 1 to the Birds.
Sure.
Second 4.
Okay, 19.
Go ahead.
Untap. Draw.
Round timer started.
That was kind of loud. Birds of Paradise. Birds of Paradise.
Sure.
Go ahead.
cards left in hand?
2 cards.
Deck.
No blocks.
Pump.
Okay. So 5?
5. Yep.
14.
Come up.
Okay.
Come up turn.
Yep.
Decks.
No blocks.
Pump.
Okay. So 5 more.
Yep.
I'm at 9.
You're at 9.
Yep.
You liking you?
I don't have any response. So if you've got 9 points of burn, just throw it at my
I
face.
got 9 points.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Oh, yeah, chat, I lost that one. I wasn't even close, really. Oh, yeah, I accidentally messed up on my overlay. Thank you. I put that I won the match on, or won the game on the overlay instead of you.
Oh.
Not a big deal. Easy to fix. There we go. All better now. Thanks, James. Appreciate it. All right. Let's try again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I will play first. I will keep.
Nope. keep this one.
Okay. Okay. Tundra. Sapphire. Lotus. Urnum. Go. Swords to Plowshares.
No. Go ahead.
All right. Swing 4. Go ahead. Sure.
Go ahead.
I guess I give your Serendib Force Book.
Yep.
Draw. Pearl. Attack for 4.
Go.
Go ahead. 11 on your upkeep.
Activate.
Sure.
X.
Take 5. 15.
Order.
Sure.
Go ahead.
All right. Serendib. Draw. Attack for 4.
No. 7.
Go ahead.
6. Activate.
Yep.
X.
Okay. Just 7?
Yep.
I'm at 8.
Order.
Yep.
9 heal.
Blue Blast it. All set?
Yep. Go ahead.
Serendib.
Okay.
Draw. Attack.
Block.
Sure. Kill the other order.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Okay. Cards in hand.
2.
Yes, sir.
Sure.
Activate it.
Okay.
Go for your rhythm.
For what?
For your right hand.
Oh, okay.
Got it.
All right.
Activate factory. Swing for 5.
I'm at 3.
Go ahead.
Draw. Yep, that's game. once again, I lay an egg in the final round.
That turn one on hand is scary.
Yeah. But I mean, I didn't do anything other than that. So
Yeah, that's what were you holding in your hand?
I'm showing you what I was holding in my hand.
Oh, that's what you're holding?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So, yeah.
But I didn't have any black, so I couldn't do this.
Yep.
And the Avoid Fate doesn't do anything against Chaos Orb. And you didn't cast another red spell, so the Blue Blast didn't do me any good.
Yep.
So.
Yeah. I think we're back to even in our record there. Right?
Oh, okay. That's good to know. Well, thanks for the games, man. I appreciate it.
Yeah, nice playing with you again.
Yep. Take care. Bye.
You too. Bye.
Well, chat. 2-1 again. So, yeah, could be worse. I guess. The deck was interesting. It really floundered that last match. It was unfortunate, but it does happen. But you know, again, a variance happens. It's part of Magic. So please definitely make sure that you vote. Vote for next week. Vote for next week's deck. And you know, and in just a few moments, I will let everybody know what the winner was, what the result was, and what I'm going to end up playing. So stick around for a moment, and I will be right back. Oh, okay. So it wouldn't let me run an ad break, apparently. Yeah, here's what it is. So let's take a look. Alrighty. Well. The votes are in. All right, everybody. So, yeah, the votes are in. Look at that. So, looks like I am going to be playing a Highlander deck next week. So, there could be only one singleton, so no duplicates. So, we will definitely have some fun putting that deck together. Monocolor had 2 votes. No restricted cards allowed had 2 votes. Odd mana cost, right? Sorry. Yeah, monocolor had 2 votes. No restricted card had 2 votes. Odd mana cost had 2 votes. No votes for even mana cost. No votes. No love for the deck where I got to have a restriction but still run the Moxen. So I get it. I understand. So yeah, it was definitely fun playing this deck. I'm not sure what I would change. You know, maybe I should have some more Cities of Brass in the deck. That last round especially was it showed that I could have used some additional mana. City of Brass would have been pretty good because of the fact that I would have been able to cast any of the spells that that I missed. I missed on, but you know, it could be. Definitely could have been better or could have been worse. Now, for being a 5-color deck, and with the fact that I had to have one of each dual land in the deck, this definitely could have done a lot worse. So I'm not disappointed at all. A winning record is a winning record. So, you know, I'm okay. We ended up in the plus column for the day. With that, and because we ended up in the plus column, you know, we're still going to get our name in the Hall of Heroes or for the Northern Paladins, which is nice. So let's see how many more matches are still playing. Gotta confirm the results after I check in. Confirm the results. Okay. Alright, so there's still 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we got done with quickly. So 1, 2, 3. There's still 4 matches going. But I'm not going to... I'm going to see who else is streaming right now. Let's see if we can raid some people. You know? So... yeah. So, want to thank everybody who joined the stream tonight. I definitely appreciate it. Who do I know who is playing right now? I got nobody right now. Other than my last round opponent who's streaming and is about to finish up. So I guess that's going to be it for tonight. Unless anybody has any questions, any comments, or concerns, please take the time to follow me on Instagram for more old school Magic content. I post 5 or 6 times a week on my Instagram. I just ask if you're going to follow me. I want people to follow me who are going to actually enjoy the content. So I don't want to follow just for the sake of follows. I want follows from people who are going to, you know, who are going to like the content and interact and things like that. I'm not a big fan of, like on Twitch, especially like follow for follow, where I'll tell somebody, I'll follow you if you follow me, you know, things like that. That's not what I mean. Yeah, that's not what I'm all about. So, thanks again, everybody. Have a great night. Stay safe out there. And I will talk to you guys next Tuesday when I will play a Highlander deck. All right. Thanks a lot. You all have a great night.